Hello, this is your teacher Isaac, and in this video we are going to learn how to draw a bar graph using the information provided in the question below. And the questions read that 200 students were asked to name their favorite color as to decide up on what should be the color of their school van. The results are shown in the table below. We have the color red, green, blue, yellow, orange. Then we have the number of students. Now, out of 200 students, 43 students selected red. Out of 200 students, 19 selected green. Out of 200 students, 55 students selected blue. Out of 200 students, 49 students selected yellow, and 34 students out of 200 selected orange. And if you add all these, you will get 200 students, a total of 200 students. And therefore, when you need to draw a bar graph, so of course, the first question said, represent the given data on a bar graph. That is the first question, 4 marks. And therefore, when you want to represent this information on a bar graph, you need first of all to interpret, you need to understand the data range of this data. And therefore, we know that the lowest data is 19 and the highest is 55. Now, you need a scale that will accommodate the numbers between 0 and 55. So your scale must be within this range. It should not be lower than this one. And therefore, for example, if we take the first scale between 0 and 5, so of course we have our Cartesian plane here, where the horizontal axis is the x-axis, and this one, or the vertical axis is the y-axis. And therefore, obviously, this one on the color should go to the x-axis, the number of students should go to the y-axis. And if we label the axis, so number of students should be here, number of students should be that side, and then the color should be on this side, on the x-axis. Therefore, we need first of all to start with color. We have red, we have green, our second color, we have blue, we have yellow, then we have orange as our last color. And therefore, with that information now, we also need to scale now our y-axis. And we have said if we take between 0 and 5, let's try that one. Of course, we are saying 0 to 5. And of course, your scale should be consistent. From 5, we go to 10, 15, 20, 25. What we are actually saying here should be 5 students within this range. So of course it should be 5, 5, 5, 5. The difference of 5, 30, 35, 40. You can see it is not getting to 55. And therefore 0 to 5 is not a good one. So maybe we can try 0 to 10. 0 to 10 and see if it will fit in this Cartesian plane. And therefore if we say 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. You can see 55 is within the range because we just need between 0 and 55. So it is within the range. So this one is a better scale. You can say that. And therefore, we start with the first one, which is red, 43 students. Now, remember, we are saying this one big box contains 10 students. So we are saying here, the difference here, it is 10. The difference here is 10. Even here, the difference here is 10. Here, the difference here is 10 between 30 and 20. And therefore, we are saying it is 10 students, 10 students. So one big box represents 10 students. And therefore, there are 5 small boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within this big box. And therefore, if this big box contains 10 students, what about one small box? So we just need to divide 10 divided by 5 small boxes, and it will be 2. And therefore, we are saying one small box contains students. So if you need to draw 43, you need to come to where 40 is, then count. Remember, you have said one small box contains 2 students, and therefore it will be 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. And therefore, if we need 43, it will be between 42 and 44. So it will be 40, 42, 44. So it will be in between here. It will be between 44 and 42. So that will be our 43. That is our first bar graph. Now our second bar graph is 19. 19 will be between 18 and 20. Remember here we have said it's 10, 2, 2. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So it will be in between 20 and 18. Therefore, that is our second bar graph for green. Then we go to 55. Now 55 will be between 60 and 50. So it will be 50, 52, 54, 56, 58, 60. So it will be in between here 52, 50, 52, 54, 56. So it will be in between 54 and 56. So it will be in between there. And this is our third bar graph, like that. Again, we move to the next one, that is yellow. Yellow is 49. 49 is in between 48 and 50. So it will be in between here. Then we have orange. Orange is between, so it is 34. So it will be 30, 32, 34. So it will be around there. That is for orange. And we are done with drawing the bar graph. The last thing now is to give the title. The graph of number of students against the color selected. That is our title of the graph, and therefore we will have 1 mark here. We have 4 marks, another mark here, and 2 marks inside here. That's how the marks will be distributed for marks. And therefore, then we go to the last question, which is the least and the most preferred color. Now, the least preferred color is with the lowest bar graph. You can see it is green. It is with the smallest bar graph, and therefore the least preferred color is green, and it is with 19 students. 19 students. There is also the most preferred color. The most preferred color is with the biggest bar graph, and it will be blue. Blue. So it is blue, and it is with 55 students. So that is our question, and thank you for watching.